You may be wondering, what actually is KAP? KAP, Kundalini Activation Process, is a form of energetic transmission that works with the body's own innate intelligence. And before that sounds too abstract or overwhelming, let me explain something important. This is not about forcing anything. Unlike traditional self-willed Kundalini practices, there is nothing you need to control, make happen, or figure out. There's no complicated techniques, no intense breathing, no pressure to meditate well. You don't need experience. You simply lie down. You close your eyes and allow the process to unfold. During the session, music is played while I work energetically with the group and individually, gently facilitating the process through a light touch, always with permission, on areas such as the belly, the forehead, the crown, the back, the feet. And what's really interesting is that everyone experiences it differently. Some people will feel energy moving through the body. Some experience emotional release, some gain clarity, downloads, or deep insights. And some simply feel deeply rested, deeply peaceful. And what's important to understand is this: KAP isn't about chasing an experience in the room. It's about what begins to happen, what begins to shift afterwards, how you respond to stress, how connected you feel to yourself, how present you feel in your relationships, how much more clarity, openness, emotional steadiness, and trust you begin to experience in everyday life. For many people, it feels less like becoming someone new and more like remembering who they were before life became so heavy. Let me tell you about a person I worked with last year. She's a professional woman managing a team of 10, raising 2 kids. She has been separated from her husband for several years. So on paper, life looked fine, good. Her career was moving forward. Responsibilities were handled. Everything was functioning. But internally, she felt emotionally exhausted, disconnected, always carrying pressure, always thinking, never fully present. She almost didn't come to the session, actually, and she worried about, will it be too spiritual? What if I don't understand it? What if nothing happens? But something inside her said, just try. So she came, not expecting great transformation, not trying to become someone different, just open to the possibility of feeling better. So after her first session, she said, I hear something surprisingly often, which is for the first time, I actually feel calm. Not instant transformation, but lighter, clearer, and more grounded. So she continued coming once a month for the 6 months, and over time, something shifted. She became more emotionally steady, more joyful, more connected to herself, more present in her life. The situations that would normally trigger stress, overwhelm, no longer affected her in the same way, not because she was forcing herself to react differently, but because something internally had changed. And that's what transformation often looks like. Not dramatic, not performative, but quiet, grounded, real. This work may be for you if you are feeling overwhelmed by the demands of life, if your mind never really switches off, if you're carrying emotional heaviness, stress, burnout, if something inside you knows change is needed but you are not sure where to begin, if you've craved more peace, more presence, more connection, and deep down you feel that there is more available to life than simply surviving. And equally, this work may not be for you if you are looking for a quick fix or someone to save you. KAP isn't about bypassing life. It's about meeting yourself honestly. It asks for openness, curiosity, and a willingness to experience something new. You don't need certainty, but you do need willingness. And if you are wondering, why should I experience this work with me? That matters. Because when you experience this work matters. I've been facilitating KAP for over 7 years, 2019, supported more than 3,500 plus people through this process. I was also one of the first practitioners bringing this work to the UK, long before Kundalini Activation became more widely known. But more important than experience or numbers is this: the quality of the space that I hold. This work has never been about intensity for the sake of intensity or pressure. It's about creating an environment where people genuinely feel safe, supported, and welcomed exactly as they are. Whether you're completely new, skeptical, nervous, simply curious, you don't need to know what to do. You simply arrive and I will guide the experience, because meaningful transformation happens when people feel safe enough to let go. And truthfully, this work is deeply personal to me, because what I witness in others mirrors my own experience. I know what it feels like to move through life overwhelmed, to feel disconnected, to think you're fine while quietly carrying far more than you realize. And I also know what it feels like when something begins to shift, when life starts to feel calmer, clearer, more connected, more alive. And that's why I care so deeply about this work, because I know what it feels like to move from overwhelm to peace, from emotional exhaustion to clarity, from surviving to truly living. So if something inside you feels drawn to this, trust that. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to have experience, and you don't need to feel completely ready, only willing. And when the time is right, I will be here to welcome you.